Today is a very interesting day. It started out raining this morning and now it's beautiful and sunshiny, and the weather is actually feeling really good. So it's a nice departure from the horrible heat which we've been experiencing. So I am excited to get to take this little hike down the trail and not burn up today, to show you this next stop, which I am really looking forward to because it's absolutely breathtaking. Like I said, the weather out here is awesome, so let's go. Behind me is Thorncrown Chapel. Construction began on Thorncrown Chapel in 1979 and concluded with a grand opening in 1980, despite some economic setbacks along the way. There are over 6,000 feet of glass used in the construction. So it's a very unique chapel whenever you're inside to look out and be able to see the nature around you. It's unlike any chapel that I've seen. The peaceful surrounding around it creates an ambiance that is phenomenal. And one of the neatest things about Thorncrown is it's a non-denominational chapel. So people from all walks of life, all religious affiliations, all denominations, and all thought processes can come here and still find that quiet inner peace inside its walls. Now when you're in there, the quiet reflection of music playing, there are Bibles there, things like that. It's a nice place to just go in and reflect and have some peace for a moment in the middle of the Ozarks. All of these surroundings around you, you can see on the inside because of the glass, and so it makes for a very unique experience while in Eureka Springs. When I was little, we used to stop off at this place called the Razorback Gift Shop, and when we'd stop off, it was always one of my favorite stops because they had these things called Arkansas diamonds, and I was obsessed with them and I wanted to collect every color and every type. These are Arkansas diamonds, except for now they call them what they really are: glass. That's right, as a kid I was obsessed with glass and didn't even realize it. I just thought it was cool because it was something so unique and so bright and so colorful, and in reality I was playing with a bunch of glass. Yep. Kind of crazy, but they are pretty, especially when you put a light to them. They're really sparkly. They're basically huge chunks and small chunks of colored glass. Sometimes they would have ones that were a little bit more milky looking, and other times they would just be the clear. Down here you can see some of the milky looking ones. Now something else that was kind of neat about this gift shop was it used to be across the road, right there, from what was at the time a music museum. They had a calliope there, and I remember that, and it was awesome. And they had these little monkeys that did the little clapping thing, and it was really neat. But they also had a lot of different items in there that were very unique instruments. That has long since closed. Most of the items have been sold off, and it's a piece of my childhood I can't get back. So I'm gonna go into the gift shop here and pay for the tower, which is something I've never done here. And we're gonna go up a 100-foot tower. Yay! Now anyone in the area who is visiting loves to see the beautiful, amazing scenery and the canopies and the vistas. And what better way to do that than to climb a 100-foot tower? That's right, I did a 40-foot tower when I was hiking. This is 100 feet, 60 more feet. This should be awesome, and it's atop one of the higher areas in the Ozarks. So I'm really excited to see what it is that I can see from here. Now, inside the Razorback shop, you just have to give them $1, and that guarantees you a climb to the top and some amazing views. The shop owner actually said that they have been here over 50 years, And so it's a really neat place that's always been a staple alongside the road, not just for myself with the Arkansas Diamonds, but for others as well. So let's go in and climb some stairs. Gonna get my workout in today. Ah! I don't even know how to start going through this gate. This is one of those weird turnstiles, much smaller than the ones at the airport. Oh my goodness. Ah! I made it, I made it. So I'm gonna start climbing. Again, we have a lot of stairs to climb. I'm probably gonna be pretty much out of breath and dead because yeah, I haven't trained for this and I should have. I made it to the top. I have always wanted to come up here, but no one would ever come with me. So I'm happy that I took the initiative as a solo traveler to come up here. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can see way in the distance the Christ of the Ozarks. I can see the other lookout point in town way, way across there, and all of these beautiful, beautiful mountains. I can only imagine this would be a great place to come when the sun is coming up or when the sun is setting. You can see over in the distance over here where the storms are coming back in. Those are probably the storms that are supposed to hit tonight that are gonna make me all sad and everything again because I'm gonna be in a tent in the rain, but I will be heading out tomorrow. This right here is something that you can use to look further distances. It actually zooms quite well. I was trying to video while using it. It doesn't work out too well. Just a little perspective on how high 100 feet is. You look down there, you can see the car. Yep, we went a lot of steps to get up here, and I was right. I was not ready for that at all. Right over here is the Razorback Gift Shop, and you look way, way, way down there. Yep, that's where we came from. Woo! As always, going down way easier than going up. So yeah, well worth it. The actual, whoops, we gotta go back through again. The actual tower itself was a bit more stable feeling than the last one that I went through. It didn't seem to shake near as much, and I think that was in large part due to the fact that the stairs on this one aren't metal. They're in fact wood, so it made it a little bit more cushioned feeling, I guess would be the best way to say it. So now that that's all over, I'm gonna head back into town and see if I can make a couple more stops before everything starts closing. While I've been traveling around Eureka Springs all day, I've been seeing lots of these. And one of the things that I have been really excited about these for is they have these little codes. If you have an app on your phone, you can scan that and it sends you to more information about not only this, but about Eureka Springs. So some of them have some very, very interesting little pieces of information. So whenever you're touring around and thinking that you can't learn anything else, guess what? You can. This is real life what happens when you're traveling. Right here, I have two maps and I'm trying to navigate my way around where I'm supposed to be going, and that is just how it works when you're in a place that GPS does not work. Like, these roads are really crazy. I would love the beauty of living up here, but I would hate the roads, because if somebody is coming down the same road you're coming down, there is no shoulder at all, and it's just a lot. And then on top of that, it's like straight up and straight down, so when the weather's bad, I can only imagine that it's nuts. I mean, you would have to actually know how to drive up here, and I'm not saying I don't know how to drive, but I'm saying I am not prepared for winter driving on anything other than what I live in, because I can only imagine it gets really slick. And where do you go? Off the side of the mountain.
Good times.